Guys, there are 7 weeks left of 2024. If there was ever a time to turn up the heat on accomplishing your goals, now would be the time. In this episode, I'm going to show you 4 apps that you can use to hold yourself accountable. Let's finish 2024 strong and start 2025 with some momentum. Keep watching if you want to level up by the end of the year. By the way, I am Adanya, your host. Welcome back to another episode of the It Girl Era podcast. Okay, so the first app I want to talk about is Notion. Now, I was familiar with Notion, but it was just too much for me at the time. Like, it was just too much going on for me, and I didn't really take the time to learn it and figure it out. So this was like a couple years ago when I was introduced to Notion. I'm like a list girl, so I would make a list for every day on notes. So I would just title it the day, like Monday, and then do my to-do list like that with the little dashes. And it was cool. It was fine, but I just knew that I had bigger goals that I needed to have more like organization with. So I really wanted to create a weekly planner, and I didn't want to do it on notes. I feel like that would take a lot of time. So I was just like, let me see how I can do this easier. So I got back into Notion, and then this go round, they have AI now. So it helps you a lot with like your formatting of your pages. Yeah, I really love Notion, and it's going to be the backbone of accomplishing your goals. It's going to help you plan everything. So whether it's a weekly planner, which I have, a monthly planner, yearly planner, and I also have like a content calendar for the different pages that I run. Notion is going to be very important when it comes to planning out your life and your goals and like in the time frame. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten that much stuff done when I started using Notion. Like when I started using my weekly planner, it was over because I had like the to-do list, but they had like these little check boxes, and then once you click the box, it'll check the box, and then it strikes through the task that you wrote. And so it's so satisfying, and it makes you like want to keep going. So yeah, I added a pie chart at the bottom of my weekly planner page, and so that way I can see like a visual representation of how many tasks I've completed and how many I still need to complete. And I've also been using Notion for goal setting. So I've been tracking my progress daily with the goals that I have. So we'll do YouTube. I want to get monetized on YouTube. So I've been tracking my YouTube progress every day. And so I have a specific table dedicated, and like the tables are so easy to make. Like everything is so easy if you just take the time to like explore it. Yeah, there's like tons of videos on how to work Notion, so don't be overwhelmed like I was at first. Just take it step by step and use the AI to your advantage. Yeah, so every day I will check my YouTube and do my subscriber count and my weekly views, the watch time hours, and then the watch time, and then the uploads. And I've been seeing progress ever since I started tracking it. And I feel like tracking my progress every day makes me want to work on it. Like, oh, I want to post because I want to, raise that number up. I want to get more subscribers, so I'll post on the Instagram. It makes me want to post on the Instagram more, and it makes me want to get closer to 1,000 subscribers, because I can see like I've only been tracking it for like 3 days, I want to say, and I've gained 3 subscribers already, literally. So yeah, I would highly recommend you doing a page dedicated to your goals. When you're writing your goals out, have a time frame for your goals, so you're not just aimlessly like doing things. For a lot of my goals, it's like by the end of the year I want to have them accomplished, so it's 7 weeks left. And so I broke it down for YouTube, and I'm like, how many subscribers do I need per week, and then like how much watch time do I need per week, which is like just an easier number to digest than the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch time, 4,000 hours of watch time. Then yeah, I would suggest you dedicate a page to every project that you have. So for me, I have a body care business named Golden Allure Cosmetics, and so I have a page dedicated to that. I have a page dedicated to my November goals. I have a page dedicated to my Q4 goals. I have a page dedicated to the podcast. And I have a page dedicated to a website that I'm working on, because I am a website designer. That's what I went to college for. It helps me stay focused and organized in that the page that corresponds with the project that I am working on. It just makes it a lot easier for me. Now, the second app that we are going to talk about that you probably are already familiar with, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a lifesaver. I don't know how you feel about AI, but I think that it's really beneficial. It can be really beneficial if you're intentional about the way that you use it. So I feel like it helps you get very specific information on the best way to achieve your goal. So if you literally just ask it, like, I want to do this, what's the best way to go about it? Or like, my goal is this, make me a list, or make me a list of the things I need to do in order to achieve that goal. It's really, really helpful for that. And it makes it seem more tangible. Like that big goal, it breaks it down into tiny pieces that are more digestible for you, which are going to be easier for you to complete. And, that snowball effect. And also they have a lot of things on there, like a lot of suggestions on there that you probably never thought about. They really help you think outside the box and approach your goals from a different way than you probably have been doing them. And a really neat thing about it is it keeps a memory of all your past conversations. So it knows like what you do. Like if you have used it for your body care business, or like a project that you have, let's say you are a fitness content creator and you ask it questions regarding that, and you've had past conversations where you like, oh, write me a fitness Instagram caption. Like they remember that. And then when you ask it more questions, it tailors it to your like unique situation and experience. And I think that's really cool. So it's like I don't have to keep saying over and over again that I have a body care business, I have a podcast, I do this, I do that, because it remembers. A good prompt as well is to like explain to chat like what your dream life is, and then ask it to give you a day in the life and ask it how to make that your reality. I heard the girlies are doing this. I heard it from a reel, and then I've seen other YouTube videos about it. I'm not going to go into depth about it. I haven't done it yet, so I can't, vouch for it, but I think it sounds really cool. So it's probably something I will do, just haven't done it yet, but I think it could be beneficial for you, which is why I'm bringing it to you. And these are the things that I have looked up though. So I've looked up, what do people who earn 10K a month do? I've looked up podcast episode ideas that are like I specifically told them my target audience and like what my podcast is about, and so it gave me like a ton of topics to talk about, so I can help my audience in the best way, and it was really helpful for me. I've asked it how to grow my podcast on YouTube and on Spotify, and it's given me some really good tips It actually told me to transcribe my podcast and turn it into a blog, which I never even really considered, but I think it's a really good idea. So if you see a blog, don't be surprised. Yeah, and then I recently just asked it how to reach my goals, and I list out like my specific goals and the time frame. And then it gives me a whole list of each thing, and yeah, it makes it feel like you can figure anything out, and it's like it helps like with procrastination and like analysis paralysis, because it really just answers any questions that you have, which I think is really important when it comes to believing in yourself in order to accomplish your goals. The next app we're going to talk about is Pinterest. Of course, I love me some Pinterest. I probably go on Pinterest every day. Like ever since I not discovered it, because I always knew about it, but I never had Pinterest until like last year. Literally, guys, like why didn't you tell me? Yes, I love me some Pinterest, and I love to make a new vision board, and I love to just look up the pictures, and it like helps me stay inspired with my life. It shows me how I can romanticize my life, and it just gives me things I didn't even think about. Like I like to paint, but am not as good as I'd like to be, but it gives me like simple, easy things to paint, or it gives me like things that I simply didn't know were a thing. They have it on Pinterest, and I love that. It helps me expand my horizons. So yeah, you definitely should have a vision board, okay? If you don't have a vision board, you can make a vision board on Pinterest if you want, or, well, this is about apps, so we'll say on Pinterest. But yeah, definitely have a vision board. It's going to help you visualize like your dream life and get acclimated to it, like get familiar with it, so that your subconscious mind is on board with you achieving that life and achieving your goals. And Pinterest is good for anything you want to look up because it's a search engine, right? So if you need a how-to on certain things, like you need a tutorial or you need just inspiration, it's good for that. I have like a board dedicated to recipes, a board dedicated to workouts, hairstyles, outfit inspo. I have like a makeup one, but I don't really wear makeup. But if you wear makeup, it would be beneficial to you, because it's like, how does your higher self like do those things? And it's like, it's so easy to change your identity, because you can get inspiration from other people who live the life that you want. Yeah, my special tip for your vision board is like, add pictures that evoke emotion. Add pictures that evoke emotion, that make you feel like happy or excited, or really like help you feel what you are trying to achieve. So like, for example, I want my own apartment. So I look up a lot of apartment inspo, like the different furniture and like the style, like the interior design that I like. I like all of those, and I love to look at them, and I love to save like pictures of girls like taking a mirror selfie, like with the body mirror, because it's like, oh yeah, when I get my apartment, I'm gonna be taking pictures like that. So yeah, like just add pictures like that really resonate with you, and make it easier for you to visualize yourself in that scenario. So the fourth and final app is, drama please, none other than YouTube. Of course, I love YouTube so much. In high school, I literally didn't watch TV at all. I would only watch YouTube, which is crazy, because a lot of people thought it was weird, but I didn't care. It was entertaining to me. Yeah, you might think of YouTube as only for in entertainment, but it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. So something I've been doing recently is like watching a lot of vlogs, but it's like specific vlogs. So it's like I'm subscribed to Bougie Barbie because she evokes like that black girl luxury lifestyle, and like she has multiple businesses. Like I want to be like her. So I watch her vlogs and I get inspired, and it exposes me to the lifestyle that I want and like what that day to day looks like. And so yeah, I would definitely advise you to do the same. Like look up vlogs of people who have the lifestyle that you want and like who do the things that you want to do. I also just watched Fernanda Ramirez. I just watched her vlog for the first time like a couple days ago. But she like dominates the influencer space and like, yeah, the content creator space. So yeah, and I used to listen to her podcast a lot. So yeah, I definitely like to get inspiration from her and like how to create content in a captivating, girly way. Because I think she's really good at doing that. So yeah, and then it's like holding your attention for longer, because with TikTok, like all the short form content, it's dwindling our attention spans. At first they were saying that they were the same as goldfish, but now they're saying that it's less than a goldfish at this point. So in order to combat that, I would suggest watching vlogs. And then it's like you don't have to watch the whole vlog in one sitting. You can like watch a little bit of it and then go do your task, and then let's say you're eating lunch, and then you can pick up where you left off on that vlog. And yeah, that's been really helpful, and it's been like keeping my mind in a good space, for sure, because I feel like on YouTube I like to watch a lot of educational content, and so when I'm watching too many educational videos back to back, it can feel overwhelming because I want to implement everything that they're saying, but I need a minute to let it sink in. So I only do like one of those a day, and then the rest is gonna be like a vlog. And of course, I feel like YouTube is the OG tutorial bank, I guess. Like, yeah, if you need a good in-depth tutorial on how to do something, YouTube is your girl. I literally, it's so crazy, but I was making my podcast YouTube banner today, and I could not figure out like the measurements. And yeah, I literally looked it up on YouTube. I'm like, how do I do such and such and such and such? And it told me, and now I have my my YouTube banner done. So yeah, YouTube is gonna be good for whatever you need help figuring out, like Notion, of course. And then I feel like YouTube is a good place to do research like on specific topics. So let's say like for me, my goal of getting monetized on YouTube is, it's important that I understand the platform, I understand like SEO, and I understand like the titles and the thumbnails, and I refine my knowledge on those things, like broaden my horizons with that. And so, you know, people have videos dedicated to YouTube growth, and so I've been watching those, and I would suggest like you watch those according to whatever you're trying to do. So let's say you want to be a content creator, you would be looking up videos on how to become a successful content creator in this time frame, how to become a better content creator. And yeah, but don't go ham on those, because at the end of the day, it's about your intuition and what you want to do. But yeah, they help you get a better idea. They help you be more intentional about using your platform and maximizing your reach. And then this is a mindset thing, but affirmations, of course. So you guys know I am always talking about affirmation, and they have really good affirmation videos. So it'll just be like somebody saying affirmations over like some soothing music, and I really like those. And I think they're really beneficial to listen to because it's good for your subconscious. And then I recently discovered affirmation music. So it's like literally think like pop music, but it's affirmations. Like they're singing affirmations, and it's been really helpful because I really love music and love learning like the lyrics to songs. So it's like I've already like memorized it. It's easy for me to memorize, and I find myself singing it in my head and wanting to sing it out loud, which is perfect because it's like impressing into my subconscious, and I know that it's working. I've been listening to this money affirmation video, and it's really catchy. I really like it. Yeah, I guess I'll link that below for you guys to check it out, because I think it's really cool. But if you're not into that, then you don't got to. But if you're into it, then I will put it down below for you. But yeah, guys, like, let's finish the year strong. I'm so excited. It's kind of like a challenge. It's like, dang, we got 7 weeks left. Like, how can I make some shake right now? Like, how can I maximize this time to start 2025 off strong? Cause yeah, I want 2025 to be a movie. So yeah, I gotta really do the foundation, the groundwork in order to achieve that. Getting consistent now is only going to roll over into 2025. And I don't want you to think about it as a competition, but you are going to be ahead of the people who take a break for the holidays, which definitely enjoy your holiday. But I feel like this is when people start to slow down. So we're going to be speeding up, and we're going to be ahead of the curve come 2025, which is not that important. Like, take that with a grain of salt. Like, but I just thought I would put that in there because, for us ambitious people of the world. Yes, I believe in you. I want you to believe in you, and I want you to take your goals seriously because you deserve to achieve your goals. You deserve all the good outcomes that are going to come. And also, like, everything you do, like, you achieving your goals is going to help everybody in your life. It's going to raise your frequency and your vibration, and that's going to help everybody around you, literally. We won't get into that because that gets deep. But yeah, something to think about. But yeah, guys, I hope you love this video. If you did, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and leave a rate the podcast 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And yes, I hope you guys have the best week. Make good choices. I love you. Bye.